Patrick Mahomes just sent a message that should rattle every locker in Arrowhead. Slow starts and sloppy execution are not acceptable if the Chiefs are serious about defending that Lombardi. Chiefs Kingdom, what's up? This is Kansas City Chiefs today, and we're breaking down Mahomes' warning after the 27-21 loss to the Chargers in Sao Paulo. Before we dive in, quick reminder, we're on a mission to push this channel to 5,000 subs. If you love daily, no-fluff Chiefs talk, hit that subscribe button and join the kingdom. Let's get there together. Quick context. The Chiefs fell 27-21 in Brazil, a game where Justin Herbert and the Bolts punched first and Kansas City couldn't dig out of the hole. Mahomes finished 24 of 39 for 258 and a score, added an 11-yard TD on the ground, but KC was chasing most of the night. The atmosphere? Electric. It felt like a home crowd for the Chiefs, but the Chargers executed early and made the big plays late. That's your snapshot. But here's the twist. The scoreboard isn't the headline, Mahomes is. Post-game, he flat out said the offense has got to start faster. That's not a throwaway line. That's a demand. And it tracks with what we saw, lethargic opening series, missed details, and a Chargers defense that dictated tempo. When 15 calls it out publicly, he's setting the tone for the entire room. You want snaps? You want targets? You match his urgency. Why does it matter right now? Because the margins in the AFC are razor thin. The Bills, Ravens, Bengals, those teams don't wait around for you to figure it out. This isn't, we'll clean it up by Thanksgiving. It's week 1 on a global stage with the target on your back after another Super Bowl run. The message from Mahomes is clear. Championship habits start on the first drive of September, not in the fourth quarter of January. This is where it gets spicy. Let's talk receivers. Rashee Rice is suspended the first 6 games. Rookie Jalen Royals was unavailable. Xavier Worthy left early after a first-quarter collision and didn't return. That's your top-end speed and your separation tools off the field or limited. It forces Andy Reid and Matt Nagy to recalibrate who gets the quick game volume, who handles the motion eye candy, and who can win on time versus press. Offense focus. Because Mahomes' message hits this group the hardest. The solution starts with urgency and structure. First, scripted tempo. Get into the huddle faster, break with 20 seconds, force the defense to declare, then use fast motion to create leverage for the first read. Second, lean into the point guard version of Patrick. RPOs and quick outs to keep the ball ahead of the sticks, then layer the deep crossers to Kelce once safeties bite. Third, commit to a hot hand rotation at WR. If Hollywood Brown or Tyquan Thornton is winning the stem early, feed him 3 straight plays and dare the defense to adjust. The offense looked best when it lived in 11 personnel with Kelce isolated backside. Keep that look, but marry it with under-center play action to give the line some downhill reps. Let's pump the brakes and zoom out, because coaching matters here. Andy Reid's opening script has to land. The first 15 should emphasize rhythm throws and easy white, flat/arrow to the back, whip routes from the slot, and a quick glance to Kelce off motion at the snap. If teams are mugging inside gaps, Reid can counter with sprint outs and half rolls that change the launch point and cut the read to 2 options. One more lever, condensed formations on early downs to reduce the cornerback run support angle, then jet motion orbit to stress the flat defender. The offensive line gets to fire off, and Mahomes gets clean windows. But don't sleep on Spags. If the offense is reshuffling personnel, the defense has to drag the game into the mud early. Steve Spagnuolo's group thrives when it sets the terms, creepers, simulated pressures, and late rotation to trap the first read. The quick fix, heat up the edges on second and long with nickel pressures, force quarterbacks to throw hot into robber looks, and get the ball out before the intermediate routes can develop. Spags doesn't need exotic, he needs timely. A couple of early negative plays flips the script and gives the offense short fields. But here's the thing, urgency isn't just XS and OS. It's accountability. If Royals is out and Rice is suspended, every other receiver's job description changes. The standard is, align correctly, win on time, finish with strong hands. The best way to support 15 right now is to eliminate the self-inflicted wounds. No drifting routes on option concepts, no lazy landmarks on digs, no pre-snap penalties. Mahomes praised Kelce's leadership for a reason. When 87 is urgent in meetings and on the field, it's contagious. Follow that. This is where it gets real, the AFC West picture. Dropping a divisional game in Week 1 stings because it hands the Chargers a head-to-head plus conference tiebreak juice later. The Chiefs still have the better roster top to bottom, but if you let LA hang around, you invite a Week 18 sweat you don't need. Fix the fast starts now, handle your division business, and the one-seed conversation stays alive. If not, you're living the wild card path against Buffalo or Baltimore in January. Not ideal. One key adjustment for next week: feature a starter script package for the wideouts. 3 plays, 3 different guys, same formation family. For example, condensed 3x1 with Kelce isolated, then 1, quick glance to Kelce, 2, bubble slash now to Thornton with a crack from the slot, 3, play action glance to Hollywood on the backside. Same picture to the defense, 3 answers for 15. That's how you manufacture a fast start without your full receiver room. Reset time. What does Mahomes' warning mean for the locker room? It draws a line. He trusts Reid to adjust, but he's telling teammates, execution is a choice. The AFC doesn't wait. Bills, Ravens, Bengals, they're hunting. You want to hoist again? Play like it from snap one. How worried are you about the WR room until Rice returns? Scale of 1 to 10. Which receiver should get the biggest jump in targets next week? What's your one must-have adjustment from Reid or Spags to fix the slow starts? If you got value today, help us push to 5,000 subs, smash that subscribe, drop a like so more Chiefs fans see this, and share it with your game day group chat. We'll be back with breakdowns all week long. Chiefs Kingdom, stay loud and stay locked.